police drama with the high-minded squad of detectives with a message on a crusade to clean up the streets and keep it that way. Public morals.
Business stink today or what?
Yeah, the economy's in a slump. You gotta laugh at that.
I'm freezing my ass off.
Well, you ought to pick yourself up some flesh-colored pantyhose.
They tend to chafe and restrict my freedom of movement.
Not the Lycra ones. You can't even tell you're wearing them. They let your crotch freeze, and yet they're warm as toast.
No kidding.
Yeah, Bloomingdale's is having a major sale. I can grab you a couple of pairs. What size are you anyway? You, medium?
Petite.
Yeah, and I'm a virgin.
You saying I'm fat?
No, I'm saying that petite might be a little snug around the thighs. That dude has been around the block about 4 times.
Heck, bald and ugly.
You ladies working?
No, we're just standing around in our underwear enjoying the foliage.
What's the rate these days?
Why don't you make an offer?
Why don't you?
You're the 7. We're just, Garden Variety Street hostesses.
You're not cops by any chance?
Yeah, I'm Kojak and she's J. Edgar Hoover.
Actually, he left his gowns to me in as well.
Well, I was mainly interested in you.
Well, I am honored and flattered. Jeez, I was hoping we could have kids.
And I was thinking somewhere in the $20 neighborhood.
That's a very skanky neighborhood, Ace.
Okay, $50, but you better be unbelievable.
I never had no complaints. You got a condom?
Yeah.
I said you got a condom?
I said I got one.
Condom! Condom! What's the matter? You dead?
I got the car! I got the car!
Put your hands on the wheel. Ow! 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 What's the trouble here, fellas? I was driving along when I was swooped upon by horns.
That's what we heard, Johnny boy.
Oh, so you guys were actually listening. How come it took you a year to react?
Condom was a bit garbled. Sorry, Corinne.
Yeah, I think you got the mic jammed too far down your cleavage. Sounded like you was yelling, Cramden, Cramden. Yeah, but we heard the part about your ass being frozen.
You know, I happen to be very tight with Mayor Gigliardi. All I gotta do is give him a call.
Oh, well, when you call, ask for Giuliani, not Gigliardi. They'll put you through quick.
Be sure to tell him you were parked for patronizing a prostitute. And give me a break. $50? Nothing's that cheap in New York.
Hey, Rich, how do you figure they stuff tortellinis? How should I know?
You're Italian?
Yeah, well, that don't make me Chef Boyardee. Hey, kill me, all right? I was just thinking of possibly cooking Italian Friday night, maybe having some people over, maybe you and whatever nuclear physicist you happen to be dating. Kenny, I'm doing something now, okay? I'm trying to spell. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a little tip. Try spelling escape without the K. You're gonna breathe down people's necks. Do everybody a favor. Swish around some scope.
There's no X in escape neither.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me, Detective Schuler? Mm-hmm. What are you planning to stuff your tortellinis with?
You know, regular stuff and stuff.
Well, if you don't mind a suggestion, pancetta might be a delightful change of pace.
Ah, pancetta. That's big in your neck of the woods, huh?
Well, yes. I find that if you simply fold your pancetta into your ricotta with a little salt, pepper, and parsley, add your optional egg, voila, you have a delightful and easy-to-prepare entree.
Hey, Shag, thanks for the culinary tour.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, I'll bone this. Never trust a man who cooks. Yeah, Shag's cool for a new guy. He just dresses ridiculous. Prostitute. T-O-O-T. So close. Stay away from my vest. You like tortellinis?
They're okay.
because I'm going to be stuffing me a batch with pancetta.
Good for you.
Look, it's not a date or nothing, so don't be quivering with anticipation, but if you're not doing anything Friday
Kenny,
night...
I'm very vulnerable at this point in time, so just let me decline with thanks, huh?
What are you so vulnerable about?
My boyfriend doesn't like me dressing up like a whore all the time.
You mean at work?
Yeah, it works.
Geez, when did they take the X out of Escape?
In the 30s, I think.
Man, they're butchering the English language.
Lieutenant Fogarty in his office?
I think so. I heard snoring.
All right, I gotta go talk to him. And let's finish up on those arrest packages, all right?
Not that I was looking or nothing, but she's got one of the finest flank steaks in law enforcement.
Yeah, too bad she plays for Team Navratilova.
That kind of talk's a real good way to get you suspended. Plus, it makes you seem even more ignorant and repulsive than you already are.
All right, gang, let's muster up. Lieutenant's ready.
All right, yeah. Firstly, I just found out Captain Chung has pneumonia, or some Chinese variation. He's gonna definitely be laid up indefinitely, which means I'm acting CO for the entire unit. Don't everybody cheer at once. Second, you did nice today with the John operation. Some good arrests.
Tomorrow's agenda, sir.
Oh, yeah, hell, well, I don't know. What do you feel like?
How about horse?
Numbers, slots, scores, transvestites, I'm easy.
How about horse?
Sergeant Vandergroup,
Yeah, I'm cool with horse.
Detective Biondi,
Can't be horse.
Detective O'Boyle,
Whores are good.
Officer Ruggs.
What about collaring some transvestites? I'd be curious to see how that's done. I mean, where do you touch them? What do you call them?
You're all good questions, but I'm afraid the module seems to be leaning towards whores.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm as fond of whores as the next guy.
So you want me to line up an escort service?
Yeah. And book us adjoining rooms at the Marriott.
This will involve the wearing of suits and the taking of showers, Shula.
Well, I wasn't really planning on showering until this whole Bosnian thing was settled. You know, if I have to, I have to.
Can we get a different password? Every prostitute in Manhattan knows to run when they hear the word condom.
How about penis?
Yeah, that'll be easy to work into the conversation.
Oh, okay, Mr. Einstein. Then why don't you pick the password? But it's going to have to be something you can spell, which pretty much narrows it down to dog.
Well, what's wrong with dog? I was gonna say dog. Hot dog, doggone it, dog tag you dog. I vote for dog.
I vote for penis.
Penis seems like a curious choice. But I'm new here.
How about Mary Chapin Carpenter?
We'll give it a try.
All right. Mary Chapin Carpenter it is. Detective O'Boyle, can I see you in my office?
Sure. Now?
Yeah. Take a seat, Detective. You know what we used to call ourselves in the old days when we'd round up prostitutes off the street?
No.
Well, I can't tell you. It's too dirty. But I believe that your old man was a part of that posse.
Yeah, I believe he was, Lieutenant.
Not a bad hook to have. Eddie O'Boyle. Quite a cop. He's in Florida. Doing nice, I hope.
Plays about 400 holes of golf a day.
Oh, yeah. Life of Riley. That's the way to go. My Uncle Mac was my hook. He was in Vice around 72, 73, and his old man was the president of the Emerald Society. Fogarty's go way back. And my ex-wife's old man was a cop, Pete McSweeney. Cops. As far as the eye can see.
Sir, I got a ton of paperwork I need to take
I'm
down.
not always comfortable in my job, Detective.
Well, we all know that.
Because it's a dilemma here in public morals. Constant crisis. How do we keep the lid on the garbage can without falling in the trash ourselves?
I don't know, sir.
Who's Don Quixote?
Donkey Hook?
Hosey. I was listening to the tapes of the college you made today, and some perp referred to himself as Donkey Hosey.
Sounds like he's reaching for that unreachable star, sir.
What happened to him?
He was a paraplegic.
Then why wasn't he booked?
Because he was a paraplegic.
He named his price. He said what he wanted. He should have been booked.
We nailed 6 other jobs today, sir.
Should have nailed 7.
A healthy 6? Nothing to sneeze at.
The point is, you avoided a collar, Corinne.
Yeah, and I do the same thing again.
And you'd be wrong again. You understand that?
Not entirely, sir.
Well, tomorrow in a hotel, if a hooker shows up with a wooden leg or 2 glass eyes and a hump on her back, we're going to collar her anyway. You think you can live with that?
Yes, sir.
That'll be all, detective. Watch yourself.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, of course. I'm just checking some paperwork. I've been filing stuff under the desk. That way, whenever I fall over backwards, I'm right on top of it.
Edwina, I said to my niece, where's the furniture? It's minimalist, auntie, she said. Less is more, brave little thing. Oh, dear. Oh, hold on. This feels soft and smooth. Like it is dual velvet toilet tissue, and plenty of it. I'll just add my little housewarming gift, and we're getting somewhere. Edwina, surprise! Double velvet. There's toilet tissue and there's velvet.
Ready Breck's got no added sugar or salt, and with natural oats enriched with calcium and vitamins, it's ideal for growing kids.
Hey, Dairy Lee strip cheese. They must be new. Delicious strips of Dairy Lee in a pack. A very clever invention. Nice.
New Dairy Lee strip cheese. Get some before they do.
What did you two guys think? Mental.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. Well, hello, ladies. We're insurance salesmen. God, I can't believe we'll get paid for this.
Jack says he can't understand you on the headset.
Yeah, Rich, you gotta enunciate. Insurance salesmen are known for a dick trimmer.
Ladies will be here soon. Perhaps you deign to join us next door.
Ooh, a little lover's tip.
Okay, gents. See you later.
You know, I can see your gun. I'm not wearing any gun. You mean that's just a big blob of side fat?
Would I rather be husky or dumb as a can of paint?
Why don't you try a sit-up?
Why don't you try a brain?
You know, fellas, they say that crime is way down in New York. The tarnished jewel that was Manhattan is getting back its luster. Wouldn't that be dandy? Wouldn't it be a lullaby to look out towards the Lincoln Tunnel on this sparkling night and be able to see the light at the end of it?
Refill on that scotch, Lieutenant?
No, thanks. Detective, I've had enough. I was never in favor of allowing drinking while undercover, but, well, when in Rome. You know, they say that smelling like a distillery lulls the whores into thinking that you're not a cop. I don't know if it'd fool me if I was a whore.
Well, if you were a whore, sir, there'd be a lot less whores.
Geez, that's that. One guy sit casually on a couch, the other guy be mixing drinks.
So, we're insurance salesmen from upstate, collision and liability, in town for the convention.
Hold it, Richie. Insurance salesmen don't wear white socks. They do if they're from Albany. I did some research.
Boy, we better hope these chicks are unusually stupid.
Mr. Havisham?
Yes, won't you come in? We're insurance salesmen from upstate, collision and liability, in town for the convention.
Since you asked.
3 of you?
Yes, that's Mr. Griswold, Mr. Havisham.
I thought you were Mr. Havisham.
Junior.
I gotta phone the agency.
Phone's right over there, near those insurance newsletters we were just reading.
Nice stop. Are you from Albany?
Could I interest you in gummy bears or cashews, perhaps?
You got any music?
Sure, what's your pleasure?
Mary Chapin Carpenter. Okay, police, you're all under arrest. Who's that?
Somebody's been married, Chapin Carpenter.
That's only a crime in Nashville. Uh-oh. Somebody jumped the gun, Sarge.
Starting to see the wisdom of penis.
Well, since you got nothing on us and you're not all that attractive, we're gonna mosey now. Don't forget to vote. Well, wasn't that just a great big waste of the taxpayers' money?
Well, we got these rooms all night, so let's use them. I'm betting those aren't the only tots in town.
Not that I care, but why is Schuler climbing onto the window ledge?
Kenny, are you nuts? Stop. You know, I've always wanted to make a big splash on Broadway.
Come in and close the window, Schuler. The last thing we need in here is a herd of pigeons.
Kenny, look what I got. Pringles. Who cares if I live or die, huh? Who's gonna miss me? Broads find me disgusting. Just ask Corinne.
Yeah, when he's right, he's right.
You know what's at the very core of this ennui I'm experiencing? I'm lonely. I just want someone to hold me.
I'll hold you, Kenny.
Someone without tattoos.
Ah, that lets me off the hook.
Hey, you got a tattoo?
Yes.
Can I see it?
Nope.
In that case, that's it. Farewell. Next stop, Splat City.
Lou, if you were going to do something, now would be the time.
All right, just let him jump already. All right, now let's get back to work.
Okay, so you saw the plan. Geez, Kenny, there's easier ways to get a date.
Not that I can think of. Thanks for offering to hold me. Maybe sometime later in the winter.
Richie, order up some girls.
Richard, give me some of them Pringles.
No, Kenny, you toyed with my emotions. Geez, that's one speedy escort service I haven't even dialed yet.
So I'm in the lobby. I see these painted lady friends of mine making a beeline for the exit. They mentioned they'd just come from a major shindig situation in this room.
Have we met?
Well, if we haven't, here's your opportunity to give a big New York hello to Donkey Hosey.
I felt like I was unconvincing as an insurance salesman.
Richie, you did fine. Except for the suit. I wouldn't have chosen a green quite that line.
You need to invest in some costumes. Like when you get out there, you're a real whore.
Thanks, Richie. That's very sweet.
How's it going?
Why don't you go work out? You want to tell me what the hell your problem is?
Huh. I hope you enjoyed watching me bust that poor man.
Well, is that what this attitude's been about?
How'd Fogarty find out about Donkey Hosey in the first place?
He listens to tape.
On his own? I didn't like Fogarty.
What are you saying here, huh? Are you saying that I would rat you out? If that's what you're saying, I don't think you want to be saying that.
It's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying it sounds like it is what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is, if Fogarty were to write me up, what would you have to say about that?
Well, I'd have to say that what you did was subject to review.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, excuse me for being humane. The guy was shifting gears in his car with his mouth.
Maybe you should buy an automatic.
Come on. You wouldn't feel bad if you saw something like that.
I feel terrible. And then I run him.
You know why? Because you hate cripples?
No. That's my job. Keep the sleaze out of your mother's neighborhood and off of your kids' schoolyard. Look, we get paid to give the scum around here something to think about. As nice as your pervert was, he was polluting my environment. And evidently, he makes a habit of it. Now, do me a favor. Grow up and be a cop.
Hello, damsels. If you'll excuse me, I have to attend to my toilet.
By the way, Sergeant, all the guys think you're a dyke.
Whoa, the kitty cats are getting a little cranky tonight.
Shut up, Shula.
I didn't say nothing.
I meant forever.
All right, Sarge, stand back. I'm opening up the towel. You don't want to get hurt when the falcon flies. Had you quaking in your boots, didn't I? Well, there's nothing under this one, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm sure there isn't. You think I'm gay?
Well, you play golf.
Okay, Sarge, look. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said about you being gay.
Ah, don't worry about it. Oh, but if you need me, I'll be at a Sandra Bernhardt concert.
Holy cow. Ma'am, excuse me, but I don't think you're supposed to be up here.
Oh, is that a fact, little boy?
How'd you get through?
I just sashayed. Swish, swish. Nobody downstairs seemed to mind.
You're certainly a deep-voiced woman.
Thank you. And you're certainly a handsome, muscular man.
If you don't mind, ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Well, not so fast, Rick. I'm here on business. Or rather, lack of same due to a certain amount of harassment I've been experiencing.
I'm gonna have to ask you again.
Excuse me, Detective Biondi. I'll handle this.
All right, who stole my pants? I knew it! Yes! I am so glad I did not kill myself.
How you doing, man?
Oh, man, long time, Val.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's a guy.
Say hello to Mickey Crawford.
Hey.
We were pretty close friends once, weren't we?
Yeah, come on, I had you guys going, though, right? Not me. So, where do I sit?
You're with us?
You know, word from the Bronx was this unit needed some beefing up. So starting tomorrow, here's your beef.
It's all right, I'm fine.
That'd be Lieutenant Fogarty. I'll tell him you're here.
All right.
Yeah, you look pretty damn good as a woman, then.
You don't look that bad as a man, neither. I'm Corinne, by the way. Welcome.
Hi, Corinne.
Hey.
Let's you and me both tell Fogarty you're here.
Man, not like I was looking or nothing, but that guy shaved his legs. He's real good.
I just thought you'd have to have a longer silhouette to carry off a gown like that.
Maybe pearls would have accessorized it better, but that's just me.
It worked for me. He nailed it. The colors were perfect.
I thought it was a tad gauche. It called for more neutral tones.
Well, bolder colors work on some occasions.
Oh, absolutely, but the early evening hours calls for something more subdued.
Subdued, but not somber.
Obviously. Now, where'd you hide my pants?
Now, the up-to-date bulletin with a word on all the night's latest national and international events. The ITV News Headlines.